So unless you've been living under a rock or don't use social media at all, the Nintendo Switch 2 specifically has been getting leaked upon leaked, whether it be specs or cat images. I think that's how you say it, or just a bunch of random stuff to the point where people are actually starting to, well, companies are actually starting to reveal the console. But I'm not here to talk about that. Other YouTube channels have already got that covered down to the T. What I'm here to talk about are my expectations with the Switch 2. What I think, what I know, and what I wish would be coming onto the Switch 2. For starters, what I wish would come onto the Switch 2. Dual screens. Did not happen. Womp womp for me, I guess. What I think is going to be coming to the Switch 2. Mario Kart 9, obviously. A lot of people are speculating that for some weird reason that it's not Mario Kart 9, even though that the console has already been said to have a special edition, which has the number 9 on the side of it, which can most likely be Mario Kart 9. There is a slim possibility that it's not Mario Kart 9 and that it is a different game. However, I think with the number of sales, they speak for themselves on how much Mario Kart 8 sold, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe specifically, and I think it would just be kind of a foolish decision not to make a special edition around Mario Kart 9. I really do think it's going to be Mario Kart 9. I have no doubt about that. I do hope that a 3D Mario game releases soon because, boy, I gotta tell you, Mario Odyssey was really, really fun. I really enjoyed that game. I thought it was amazing. I thought the movement was amazing. I love the fact that one player could play as Cappy and the other player could play as Mario. I thought that was pretty interesting. You had so many YouTubers doing challenges and stuff. I just thought it was a good time. Mario Kart 8, I loved. I really do think that was one of the best Mario Kart games besides Mario Kart DS, which, funny enough, I have a DS with me. Still, I think today is the best console ever. Handheld console ever. Mario Kart 9, 3D Mario, guaranteed. With the rumors that have been happening, I think it's safe to say that Mario Kart 9 is going to be the main launch title for the Nintendo Switch 2. One worry, though, and this is what worries me, the 30 FPS at 4K, I don't know if that will tarnish the gameplay. I personally don't like playing games at 30 FPS. I don't know if I'll be having any of my games run at that high of a quality. I don't think there's a need to. Another thing that I really did wish happened with the Switch, and I know it's going to happen in the future with the Switch 2 specifically. I know it's going to happen in the future. I really wish it would just come out at launch. The OLED screens. OLEDs are just better than LCDs in every single way. LCD have gotten a lot better from the beginning. They are very, very good, very, very good quality. I'm not saying that the LCD screens on the Switch 2 are going to be bad. I'm just saying OLED is going to be much better. LCDs really can't compare with OLED. OLED is just very good. Very high quality, very good, but also a little bit more money. I could see why they didn't want to put LCD on there. A little bit more moolah. So they're probably going to release another Nintendo Switch down the line that does have OLED. So moving aside from that, other games that I would love to see come on to the Nintendo Switch 2 very early would be Animal Crossing. I love Animal Crossing. I think it's a wonderful game. I love the open world. Well, it's not really open world, depending on how much you build your world in Animal Crossing New Horizons. But I really did enjoy Animal Crossing New Horizons. I really hope that comes early on in the Nintendo Switch 2's lifespan. I hope we don't have to wait like 3 years for it 3 to 4 years for it to come out. I think that would kind of be disappointing, and especially that Animal Crossing is another title that sold extremely well, but a man can only dream. Now, I really do think this next point that I'm about to make is important because it was absent on the regular Nintendo Switch, and what I'm talking about here is background ambience. The Nintendo Wii and the Nintendo Wii U had this down amazingly. They perfected it. I think the Wii U perfected the background ambience. And the background screens one thing, two things, like I said, the background ambience, the Nintendo Switch's background and its UI, it's so plain. So what I'm hoping, along with the extra power, is that the Nintendo Switch 2 releases with background ambience and custom loading screens. I think not only pre-made loading screens, like besides the plain old black and white, because come on, let's admit it, that was boring. Very few people like that. I always had mine set to black. I just thought it looked better and was easier on the eyes. But come on, can't we just have like custom loading screens? Like, okay, perfect example. Let's say we're about to load into a game, all right? We go on and the game is highlighted, the one that we're about to play. Kind of like how the PlayStation does it, where once you click on a game or the game is highlighted, ready for you to click on, the background matches up with the game. So like Crash Bandicoot, God of War, Spider-Man. I think that would be an amazing feature to the Nintendo Switch, where like let's say you want to, I just hit my mic again. Let's say you want to play Splatoon, and in the background, the Splatoon profile opens up. So you just see the whole background of Splatoon on the background of your Nintendo Switch. And then like vice versa for other games, Mario Party, Mario Kart 9, Legends of Zelda, Samus, or Metroid, technically. You get the whole thing. But I really do think background ambience and the custom background images is a must when it comes to the Switch 2. I'm going to be pretty disappointed if that does not come on to the next generation console. Also, speaking of this, the C button. A lot of other YouTubers have made videos about this specific feature on the next Nintendo Switch. A lot of them have also rumored that it could be a casting system similar to the Wii U, where you have the gamepad in your hand and the game's also playing on the screen. That would allow you to play DS games and Wii U games. So I think, and I hope, that is a feature, because I really think that it sounds cool. I don't know why I hear some people are against it. I don't know why. If I could play Nintendo Land again on the Nintendo Switch, sign me up, because that has to be one of my top 10 favorite games of all time. Other games that I think should come onto the Nintendo Switch, like make a good Pokemon game, for crying out loud. I've never played Pokemon. Shocker, I've never played Pokemon. But from what I've heard, the Pokemon games suck. The newer ones do. After the DS, they started sucking. I don't know. I've never played a Pokemon game in my life. Never touched one. But if that's the case, just make them better. 3D Mario, obviously. A good 2D Mario game, I think, would be nice. What is up with Nintendo popping out Mario Party games like hotcakes? They had like 5 of them for the Switch. I don't know if it was just me or there was more than I thought there was. But, like, please, make a good Mario Party game and then just don't keep popping them out. That could be an option. A good 2D Mario game. Really, really fun. One thing I didn't mention this earlier, but one thing I did wish that came to my mind as an idea was, so if you notice on the DS, you probably can't see it, but the DS has this cartridge thing right here. This allows you to play Game Boy Advance games on the DS. This is how backwards compatibility originally worked. And still does work on, and is going to work on the next Nintendo Switch. You literally just pop in the Switch games on your Switch 2, and it will play like that. You see the DS port, you probably can't see it, but DS port right here, Game Boy Advance port right here. What I wish they would have done, and I know in all likeliness that they weren't going to do this because of how new this console is, but I just thought it would have been such a cool idea to put a Game Boy port on the Switch and then a DS and 3DS port on the Switch 2 as well. I think that would have been amazing, because that way you don't have to play the crappy ports on the Nintendo Switch Online, because Nintendo Switch Online sucks. And that way you still have a reason to play your old games without using an old console. That was just a little idea from mine. I know they were never going to do that. Just thought it would be a cool thought to add in there. Special editions. Already mentioned the Mario Kart 9 Special Edition. Don't need to go further on to there. What I would love to see special editions, besides the Mario Kart 9, Splatoon Special Edition, Animal Crossing Special Edition, I know they're gonna have a Legends of Zelda special edition. Let's be honest here. Maybe some 3D Mario if it does well special edition. But there's two special editions that I really want because one of them they did very poorly and one of them is completely non-existent. I'm talking about a Kirby special edition and a Smash Brothers special edition. To my knowledge, I have not seen a Kirby special edition Nintendo Switch. I could be wrong. I haven't seen one. So I don't know anything about that. But the Smash Brothers edition, or the Smash Brothers Special Edition Nintendo Switch, sucked. I did not like the look of that. I looked at it and I was disappointed. So Nintendo, if you're watching this, please do better on the Nintendo Switch styles for special editions. I think a Splatoon, I would personally buy a Splatoon one and an Animal Crossing one in a heartbeat. I think that would be phenomenal. They better be looking good. And hey, why not? Why not a Minecraft special edition Nintendo Switch? One that has, I think they might have had one. I don't know. But you guys had a Fortnite special edition Switch. Why not a Minecraft one? But yeah, no, that's all I have to say. I'm really excited. All we can do now is wait till January, maybe, because that's when it's rumored within the first 2 weeks of January is when they're going to reveal the thing. And then March is probably when they're going to release the console. But yeah, no, that's all I have to say. I'm just giving my thoughts out. Loves and prayers. See ya.